That's all. I'm pretty sure that's what we said last time. Just got to pay for shipping. So we got you. Yeah, man. I mean, like you said, man, the 3 to 5 minutes that was in that video was way better than Monday Night Raw right now. Come on, man.
What the hell is going on with that? I know, again, Ricky Smooth, appreciate it. But what the hell is going on the side? It's time for another one of these. It's time for another one of these. Rated RS. What in the hell is going on with Monday Night Raw? I don't watch it. I can't. I've YouTubed it. I watch it on YouTube. It's trash. It's trash. Who watches this? It's so bad, people. It's so bad. Paul Heyman is throwing shade on it on Talking Smack. Telling the damn story is trash. What the hell are they doing over there, man? Yeah. RVS, what are they doing? What are they doing? Are they really? What the fuck?
Hey, man, I haven't watched a full episode. Man, as a matter of fact, I haven't watched any part of Monday Night Raw except for what they put on Instagram in probably like a year and a half.
Dude,
probably a year and a half. Like it's but number one, it's 3 hours long, right?
Yeah.
If it's gonna be 3 hours long, you would expect it not to be so terrible. Right. At the very least, that's the bar. The bar is at it shouldn't be bad. I should want to watch the hour and a half of actual content and probably the hour and a half of commercials and be okay with that.
Dude,
if it's actually good. Because the bad part is too. So I went to KC this past weekend.
Right.
And shout out to my homies at KC. Shout out to my homies that got engaged. Tony and Yamel. Shout out to them. They got engaged this weekend. But throughout the weekend, like a lot of people have been watching the A&E biographies of folks in WWE, right? And the Hidden Treasures joint. The one thing, as I'm sitting down and talking to my homies that ain't watching no more, the one thing that they all have in common is just like, when WWE was good, it was a few things. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was, like intense, and it was popular.
Yeah.
WWE is none of those things right now.
No, not at all.
That's USA. Why it's trash.
Not on USA. They're doing some things right on SmackDown. I gotta give them that. But,
Absolutely.
But Monday Night Raw is not good, bro. Like when the NFL season comes back around, they ass in trouble. I'm not why I do. We might see Raw. I think if they don't get their shit together over there, they might see some of the lowest ratings they probably have ever seen.
So I think part of the problem with WWE is the fact, and this is the thing that they're marketing themselves on, and like they kind of making their business deals on and stuff like that, is the fact that for the most part, the WWE / pro wrestling audience will watch Monday Night Raw regardless, right? So the people like as the ratings dwindle down, you're gonna get to a point. I feel like you're gonna get to a point where they just kind of level off. They might level off in the point twos, in the point threes, maybe even the point ones. But you have that contingent of fans that are going to watch regardless.
But how do you watch like, okay, so at a particular point, I thought I was one of those people. But I cannot sit here and watch this shit for 3 hours. I literally can do something else more productive in my life than to sit here and it's not good, bro. Prime example. Like I just said, I could. There's 3 hours of my life that there's Monday Night Raw on a Monday. There's 3.
Yep.
I sat and watched the Snyder's cut of the Justice League, and that son of a bitch was 4 hours long. And do you think there was something else I could have done? Yes, there was.
Absolutely.
But at a certain point of that movie, it got really good, and I was interested.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing besides the hurt bit with Bobby Lashley and MVP that I really give a damn about. Like I don't and that's borderline in my opinion because I'm tired of seeing him fight Drew McIntyre for like the umpteenth time.
Exactly. Yes. Right. And honestly, that's the part of Raw that I watch on Instagram.
Right.
When MVP and Bobby Lashley come out with the VIP lounge.
Yeah.
The VIP lounge
for the umpteenth time.
Yes, right. I'm like, that's the only thing I watch. That's
right,
it.
right.
That's it.
I had an idea and I put it in the groupie chat, but I'm gonna make it public, y'all. With what they need to do with Bobby Lashley. I know everybody. Y'all know if you're paying attention right now to social media right now, and everything else is going on Instagram. There's one by the name of Kevin Samuels who's really popular right now. Wouldn't it be funny to get some shit going on with Bobby Lashley since he's the champion? Wouldn't it be funny if Bobby Lashley had like a skit where he would do the Kevin Samuels shit and have people call in? And since we call Bobby Lashley the king of white women, and then he'll have like random black women call in. Like if you imagine like, okay, so like Nia Jax called in and he comes and talks about her, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that shit be funny? No, you can't overtalk me. I will shut this shit up. Get them likes up. Shit like that. Like Bobby Lashley talk about, I'm not gonna get on the Kevin Samuels. But if you want to know Kevin Samuels, could you imagine if they did that shit with Bobby Lashley and he had random women calling in and he would be fucking treat them like shit?
Man, the simple fact that this is more than likely crossed no one's mind in WWE, that nobody is that plugged in to culture that they didn't say, at least even if it ain't Bobby Lashley, somebody black. Somebody black need to be on the show. They can even, they can even bring on R-Truth and make it really fucking ridiculous and just make him say the most ridiculous shit. Put him in a suit and he'd be sitting there with the little thing that go back and forth, the little thing that spin around.
And he got the little soundboard. He presses different sound effects and shit. Dog. If anyone from WWE is listening, you all need to find somebody to do a Kevin Samuels parody in there, and yes. It would be some funny shit. But get somebody who knows what they're talking about with it. Exactly, like, don't get somebody that don't know. Like, they're gonna look at Kevin Samuels one time and say, "Okay, I got it." No, this motherfucker has to be religiously watching it and know what he's saying. Get them likes up. Get them likes up.
Because again, in the Attitude Era, they would have done that.
Oh, they would have did that shit. They would have did that. They would have did that.
Which is also crazy because if you think about the era that we're in right now, like the Attitude Era, they were just like, yo, we want to be like Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
We want to be like all these crazy Fear Factor, all these other shows. The fact that they're not tuned in to memes and tuned into like what's going on YouTube and all this stuff, like it, to me, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Like pro wrestling has always been about parodying and latching on to pop culture. That's why you had wrestling matches with damn Freddy Krueger versus Jason, or in WWF, we showed it a few episodes ago with the Wrestling Ninja Turtles and RoboCop. RoboCop on WCW.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about the Wrestling Ninja Turtles.
Yes, we showed the Wrestling Ninja Turtles from Texas.
Oh, God. I don't know how we made it through that.
I don't think we did. I think that was the end of the show. But we gave them an award. But the fact that you don't have somebody at WWE that's just like, hey, one of the writers just like, you know what?
We need to do that.
Otis need to be somebody from a meme. Flat out. He need to be somebody from a meme, or just like looking around like, hey, they need to be something.
Easy.
Come on, man.
But at the end of the day, we know who signs off on that shit, and we know he is not looking at that. At this point now, man, I think he's just trying to find a way out.
That was the thing. That was the thing I was going to mention. So with the built-in audience, the thing that they've been predicating a lot of their business deals off of recently is the fact that pro wrestling or WWE really has a built-in audience. You know what I'm saying? Has a built-in consistent audience.
Okay.
So not, it ain't the sixes and all that it was in the Attitude Era, but really, a lot of people ain't getting ratings like that no more.
That's true.
But what they took the Fox and what they took the Peacock was, especially Peacock, because Peacock really didn't have a shit ton of subscribers when they started up, and they was like, look, we have I don't remember the number, but it's like we have like 1.9 million people who watch all of our television shows every week.
Right.
Peacock is like, oh hell yeah, here's a check.
Yeah,
because it was like, and they all subscribe to the network.
Right.
Well, a million people didn't subscribe to the network, but they were just like, yo, you got NBC shows, right? Watch Saturday Night Live. There's probably some cross section of people that used to watch wrestling that will, because I got old wrestling on it. And it's just like,
that's true.
Here a Billy. Here's $1 billion. Cool.
Right. Yeah. Well, he owned all the damn tape library just about, so makes sense. If you get him $1 billion just off of some tape library, well, yeah, here you go. And then my content, what I got now, yeah, here you go, take it.
Right. And I ain't editing none of it.
None of
it. Y'all edit and then run out the room before they realize they got to edit like 3/4 of it. So speaking of editing 3/4 of WWE content, Dark Scribe has a few questions for the podcast.
Sure.
Dark Scribe,
what's up, Dark Scribe?
Before said, so he says, has some more questions for our great podcast. So thank you for shouting us out for our great podcast. But his question is,